Hello, everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Something on the bottom of my cup. A little piece of paper. Okay, hope everybody's okay this morning. I guess I slept pretty good. Kitty woke me up at 7, then I fell back to sleep for a little while. She's a mess. She was here just a second ago. I don't know where she went. Anyway, today's Thursday, April 28th. I go for my blood work for my infusion today, my pre-infusion blood work. And gonna get that done, and everything's okay all the time. I hope nothing ever shows up, abnormal. But then tomorrow at 10 o'clock, I have my infusion. Okay, currently it's 49 degrees. It got down to 43 last night. I didn't cover the plants, but they're fine. High today is going to be 70. That'll be good. And the lows for the next, let's see, I think it shows a week at a time, are all in the 50s. So that's really good. I won't have to worry about the plants. No chance of rain today. Humidity is 68% right now. No wind, and air quality is 60. That's moderate. Today there'll be a Let's Take a Walk video. When I walked, I believe it was day before yesterday. Or was it yesterday? I'm not for sure. I had so much going on. It was either yesterday or I think it was day before yesterday I did it, because I had other things I had to do yesterday. And then there'll be a taste test with Mike today. It's a Star-Kissed Tuna Creations, I believe it's called. And it is tomato and basil, and then it's got vegetables and stuff in it. So definitely check that out. And last night I fixed breaded chicken tenders, garlic parmesan. I guess you could call it garlic and herb parmesan chicken tenders. And then I fixed green beans with diced tomatoes, which we like every now and then. It's really good. And some pilaf. I guess you would call it rice pilaf. It was a really healthy, good meal. I bake the chicken tenders. I never fry anything. I can't remember the last time I fried something. But that was a really good meal. Good for you. Then tonight, I got some pork chops. I didn't think about having some close together like that, but we like them breaded, but I'm not going to bread them 2 nights in a row. There'd be the same kind of breading if I did. But I'm going to figure something out with it, either like a I don't know, pork chop and rice casserole, or have barbecued or something like that. But I got some center cut pork chops in the fridge that I thawed out. And I'm going to look around for which way I want to fix those tonight. And I'm not even sure what we're going to have with it. Usually we have some applesauce with pork chops, but we'll have something. Just not for sure yet about that. I hadn't had much time to think about it. Okay, I just got done putting the plants out, but then I thought, I line them up at the end of the garage there, and they're behind the car. So then I thought, when I was about to put the last one out there, I'm going to have to move these in a little bit because I got to go for my blood work. Oh well. I'll probably move them back into the garage some while I'm gone, because I like to keep an eye on them when they're out in the sun, because you never know when some of them will get droopy, but they're getting to where they can handle it. I just hate to leave and then come back and something happen to them. So I can't wait to get these things out in the garden. It gets kind of, I don't want to say it gets old babysitting them, but it's quite a bit of work moving them back and forth, covering them if it gets cold, just like they're my babies. So I'm babysitting. That's what I'm doing until they get out in the garden. Okay. The eggplants are the only thing that aren't really, they're slow to grow. They're just really slow. And then once it gets nice and warm outside, they start to kind of take off after a while. But um, I don't think I'm going to have as many eggplants ready that I think is ready to go out there as I was hoping for. So I may have to get a few. I'm not for sure. I like the Japanese ones the best, or we do. The purple, they're our favorite. I also like that Ghostbuster, that white one, but I don't think I have any of those this year to put out. No, I know. That was a good variety. Okay, let's see what's going on with today's tidbits. Okay. Oh, yeah, I slept pretty well. I didn't have to get up and down so much. Okay, today's tidbits. This is the first one. Yeah, this is the one I'll probably use for my thumbnail. I think it's pretty. Elevated fire risk in Wyoming today ahead of thunderstorms. Elevated fire risk will persist in Wyoming Thursday before rain and mountain snow arrive in the evening. Western and central Wyoming could see isolated thunderstorms from Thursday night. Heavy snow of up to 6 inches could fall in the Wyoming Black Hills and the South Dakota Black Hills beginning Friday. Blowing snow could cause travel difficulties. Man, you'd think sooner or later the snow would be gone. Okay. On this day, April blizzard ravages northern plains. A powerful April blizzard wreaked havoc across the northern plains of the U.S., spawning nearly 36 tornadoes across the Midwest this week in 1984. The twisters that devastated Illinois, Wisconsin, and Minnesota killed at least 3 people and caused, hey kitty, where'd you go? There you are. And caused widespread damage, property damage. The storm dumped record 14.9 inches of snow at Bismarck, North Dakota. Wow. New Zealand has the world's youngest geothermal system. Wamangu Volcanic Rift Valley in Rotorua, New Zealand is home to the youngest geothermal system in the world. The valley formed only after the Tarawera volcanic eruption on June 10, 1886. This eruption destroyed the entire area and created this hot geothermal system with 200 large hot springs and several steaming vents throughout the valley. Pacific Northwest drought may affect soil moisture snowpack. Look at this picture. The water's way back here, what's left of it. Droughts in the Pacific Northwest are causing concern as dry spells could affect soil moisture, stream flow, and snowpack. In the last 30 to 60 days, parts of Idaho, Montana, Oregon, and Washington saw only below average precipitation. Drought monitor data shows 70% of the Pacific Northwest in drought and 22.4% in extreme or exceptional drought. Watch the first solar eclipse of 2022 on April 30. The first solar eclipse of 2022 will happen on April 30 across southern hemisphere over parts of Antarctica, South America, and the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans. The partial solar eclipse will be visible at 2:45 p.m. EDT, and the maximum eclipse will occur at 4:41 p.m. EDT. That's, I guess, Eastern Daylight Time, I guess. Sky gazers in the U.S. can watch a live stream of the celestial event online. It might be interesting to watch. Deadly heat wave with scorching temps up to 120 degrees to hit India. Oh my gosh. An extreme heat wave will hit India late this week throughout the weekend. The high temperatures could be 10 to 15 degrees above normal across northern India and parts of Pakistan, which may affect millions of people. From Thursday, areas including New Delhi will see temperatures over 120 degrees, creating life-threatening situations, particularly for the elderly. Know about strange ribbon of light called Steve. Steve came up with that. Steve is a narrow arc of pink and green light. It looks like a ribbon in a picket fence form. It is unique because it occurs outside the auroral zone. It is visible in areas farther south from where typical auroras occur. It is caused by the heating of charged particles high in the atmosphere. Steve was first discovered in 2016 in Canada. That is weird, isn't it? Unlucky, Ida became 12th I hurricane name to be retired. World Meteorological Organization said the name Ida would be retired from its Atlantic hurricane names list. Ida, the fifth costliest U.S. storm, caused $75 billion in damage and killed 55 people in 2021. WMO has retired 94 hurricane names in the Atlantic, 12 with the letter I due to the deadly history of the storms. The name Amani will replace Ida. Gustnado briefly halts flights in Denver International Airport. A gustnado, a wind burst from a thunderstorm, hit Denver International Airport Wednesday, temporarily halting flights. NWS issued a special weather warning of 50-mile-per-hour winds for areas east of the airport afternoon. Over 44 flights were delayed between 2 and 6 p.m. The ground stop was lifted before 5:20 p.m. There were no damages or injuries at the airport. Best U.S. national parks to visit for spring wildflowers. Oh, I'd love to see that. These national parks with vibrant spring blooms will not fail to amaze you. Glacier National Park offers 1,000+ wildflower species. Try hiking Highline Lake McDonald trails for the best views. Shenandoah National Park's cheery flora comes to life in spring with 850+ species. Mount Rainier and Cuyahoga Valley are a few other finest national parks. And that's it, everybody, for today's tidbits, and that's going to be it for this morning's coffee break. I don't know what I'll get into today. Something around here, because we don't have, it's the end of the month, so, you know, funds are at an all-time low every time at the end of the month. You can never make it. When you get paid once a month, it's so hard to make it last. It's just awful. Especially these days with gas and groceries sky high. You know, I don't know when I hope it's going to end sometime and maybe things go back down, but you just think once things go up, you wonder, are they ever going to go back down? You know, maybe gas might someday, but it makes me wonder about the food and groceries and stuff like that. I mean, well, groceries are food, but just anything at the store. It seems like it's gone up. It's not just groceries, you know. It seems like everything's gone up that you go out and look to buy. So anyway, I don't have much planned. Like I said, I just got to go get the blood work and just play it by ear today. So I don't know what I'll get into. So anyway, I hope you all have a good day, and I hope it's nice where you're at and you can get some things done. Like I said, there's always plenty to do around here. It's just deciding what to do. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, everybody. I appreciate you very much. So hit that like button if you like this video, and I hope you do. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. My allergies are driving me crazy again, of course. So everybody, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you later on with a taste test with Mike, and let's take a walk. So have a great day, everybody, and God bless.